All right, welcome everyone to the Wednesday afternoon Advocate News Meeting. I'm editor and publisher Chris Cobbler. With me as always to my left.
Becky Cooper, managing editor.
And to my right.
Tony Blandard, city editor.
And executive producer.
Thomas Martinez.
Digital editor. So let Tom know what we're, and us, let you know what you think of the stories we're working on. It's easy for me to say. And any suggestion you have for stories we should be working on. We come on every weekday to hear from you. Get you warmed up. Here's our daily trivia question. What is a poobah?
Oh, I know what that
is. What is a poobah?
A grand poobah.
A grand poobah. P-O-O-H.
That's the head of that's like the head of a lodge or something.
Yeah, like in the Flintstones.
Yeah.
That's how I know it.
Oh, I thought that was on the Honeymooners. That was the raccoon thing.
I don't know. Well, that's what I think it is. I think back to the Flintstones. The Grand Poobah was the head of the lodge.
Was this the leader?
Who's Fred Flintstone's? Who was the Grand Poobah of Fred Flintstone's lodge? I don't remember that.
But it was.
I just remember Gazoo.
Oh, it's on Happy Days. The dad was a grand poobah.
Poobah, head of a lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to put that on my business card. Chris Cobbler, advocate Poobah.
Grand Poobah.
Grand Poobah.
That's funny.
All right, we'll answer that question. We could all be wrong, so if you have a guess, just type it in there. I typed in hello. If you have a different guess.
I'm thinking it's a specific type of.
A specific type of poobah. We'll do the weather report real quick. It's cloudy out.
Has it rained any?
It's cloudy and there's forecast for rain this afternoon, but more rain overnight, like about midnight on into the wee hours. But I wouldn't take it to the bank. It's supposed to rain Saturday, wasn't it? Didn't rain.
Yeah. Got really windy Saturday though.
Oh, it did, didn't it? Yeah. We need a poll question. So what should we ask our readers? Any?
What was the result of?
How often do you give blood?
Who's the best grand poobah out there?
How often do you give blood? That's a good
George
one.
Jetson.
His boy Elroy.
I have
Daughter, his wife Judy.
I
What
have
was his
that on
daughter's
the
name?
disc. My
Jane,
friend.
his wife.
I thought Judy was his wife.
Judy, no, Jane,
Jane,
Okay,
his wife.
his daughter Judy.
Daughter Judy. His boy Elroy.
What's the dog's name?
Astro.
Astro?
Astro.
Careful how you say that. But I have that on a CD. I found this old CD I had on. I was listening to it, and it had the Flintstones theme and it had the Jetsons theme, and it was just. Then it goes into Minute by Minute by
The Doobie Brothers.
the Doobie Brothers.
Wow, that's weird.
No, I mean
Weird
that's
CD.
the next track, and I'm like, what? And the first one was the 40s music, you know.
The big band swing.
The big bands.
Glenn Miller Orchestra.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Cab Calloway, Minnie the Moocher,
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Especially in Blues Brothers.
which became yes,
In the mood.
he revived that by Glenn Miller.
Where was Glenn Miller born?
Denver, Colorado.
It
Fort
was
Morgan.
Fort Morgan, yeah.
Fort Morgan.
Where did he die?
I don't know.
It was in a plane crash. Did they ever find the plane? He died in a plane crash.
Didn't Jimmy Stewart play him?
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart.
Was that the same plane crash as Richie Valens and all those guys?
Huh?
Mary, don't you know me?
Big Bopper.
What?
Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, was the same plane crash?
No, it wasn't the
No,
same. This was during World War II. He died in a military plane crash.
Alright. I'll let you get to the news, I guess.
But in the movie, the Glenn Miller story, his orchestration was for his really piece on one of the pieces that he did. There's a scene. Oh my God, you will cringe. This guy, he's playing the trumpet and he sits down, and the trumpet hits the desk in front or chair in front of him. He splits his lip. So they had to switch the orchestration and to the clarinet, and it became one of his signature songs.
All right, in news. In news, we have a story by Amber about Cuero High School having a blood drive benefiting one of its students. Sounds like a really nice story. Students gonna face open heart surgery, and
Oh, wow.
Amber's talked to the school about how they're rallying behind him and the need to give blood, which will be our poll question. How often do you donate blood. How often do you give blood?
She talked to the mother and the student and got his backstory, of course. And this kid's just really active. He had a stent put in when he was a baby. He was born premature and had some heart problems. And now he's finally had his growth spurt, and that stent's no longer able to function the way it's supposed to, so they have to go and put a new stent in.
They do open heart. They can't do a laparoscopic.
He has to do it open heart.
Thank you, Dr. Caldwell.
He's going to have it done in Houston at the Children's Hospital and laparoscopic.
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 All right.
Yeah, laparoscopic surgery.
All right.
So, but he works at Bush's Fried Chicken. He up until his freshman year, he was in the marching band, and he's just active. And
How old is he now?
he's a senior.
Senior.
He graduates in May.
So, well, are these regular heart surgeries that he have to have? Will he have to have another one in 10 or
I don't think so. They think this will be the last
Live
time
as an adult
since he's
life.
finally had his growth spurt. They're
Oh,
waiting for him to have
okay.
his growth spurt.
So he's got an adult heart now.
Well, he has a heart. He just adult heart. He just needs to have a stent put in there to take care of
Body
Manage
that
the
fits
dollar.
to manage the blood flow that he needs. So.
In other news, we got a story about Tuesday morning coming to Victoria. So good business opening news, and we're gonna get that story regardless of whether we hear back from them, right? So we got the details. And the Bloomington superintendent we wrote about previously, he has resigned, so we're working on more of the deals. He was placed on administrative leave, but he's actually resigned now. And in Edna, there's the unusual case of a contested mayor for the race for the first time in 37 years because the longtime mayor, Joe Hermes, is retiring. So there's actually two new faces. There's going to be a new mayor in Edna.
One's
And
a current council member and one is a sheriff's deputy. So.
then in regional roundup on page 2, all the stuff going on in small towns all around Victoria, everything you want to know, but we're afraid to ask. And we've got, of course, our Easter photo contest. Keep submitting those photos of how you're spending Easter and any different ways. And some of our fun zone, we're gathering camp information to publish in May. We have advanced the VISD school board meeting, which is Thursday. The retirement of athletic director Leonard McKangus is on that agenda. That was a good story in sports today. Got a couple of short items about the Victoria Preservation Inc. home tour, the historic home tour.
Also, one of the things that
Well, that's a long story.
they're talking about the ISD. Well, I don't know if it's officially on the agenda, but I got a copy of a letter that went home.
She's working on it.
Oh,
It's
that's
not.
okay.
It's not on the agenda.
Oh, okay, it's not okay.
What's
Never
that?
mind. I'll tell you later.
About the Liberty Academy.
Early
Okay,
call.
that's a separate story. I ain't done. Oh, sorry, Get Out is the cover story is historic home tour, which is always a cool thing every year. So our Get Out entertainment section is tomorrow.
Miller's Frolic.
Fiddler's Frolic is coming up. Bonnie Riley, who's super talented. I recommend you go see her. I've seen
Can't
her.
you do the Orange Blossom special?
Probably can.
Probably. The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
She's a staple in Branson. Did y'all know that?
Say it again?
She's a staple performer in
Really? I don't
Branson.
know. I've heard her at the Pump House. It's pretty cool.
Huh?
Branson's or
Oh yeah. If
That's
you
where
love,
she is now.
if you love congested traffic, go to Branson, Missouri.
Then
AAA always rules them as the most congested
Oh,
town in
Where's in
America.
Houston?
we have our spotted around town package of photos in Get Out. Movie review. I'm not sure what Joe Fryer's reviewing this week, but it's always good. Yeah, I appreciate all the reviews he does. And our fashion column, I guess, is this week.
There should be JR because she had fashion column last
Oh, I
week.
think it's the gamer column this
Yeah.
week. Okay. In sports, we got a story about is spring football today? I didn't know that. Ray's doing East and David's doing West. And we've got the boys Chick-fil-A Victoria College All-Star game tonight.
You serve chicken?
Yeah.
Refreshments?
I think so.
Very good.
And then we've got Victoria East Jasmine Hill signing with Eastern Oklahoma State College. And let's see. What's happening around the nation?
Well, the lady who was infatuated with Columbine and threatening to repeat the scenario in the Denver area was found dead. In the headlines, the Peru ex-president Alan Garcia also is found dead, committing suicide. And French officials are saying that the Notre Dame Cathedral faced a chain reaction, full collapse, if it weren't for the quick action of the firefighters.
So yesterday they were complaining because it took them 20, 30 minutes to get there.
Now they're saying they saved it.
23 minutes.
Now they're
I
saying
thought.
they saved it.
All
But
right.
could you imagine coordinating 400 firefighters?
I cannot.
That would just be
No,
mind-boggling.
I would like, no, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this.
Yeah. What's
Well, under national,
Yeah.
the AP app has post-Columbine attitudes toward, the first SWAT team members to see the horror in the Columbine high
this
school
thing- this-
library had to step around bodies and ignore wounded. Anyway, they're doing
tomorrow's the
anniversary
20th
pieces.
anniversary of Columbine, I guess.
And
That's
then
what
there's
we're
a
saying.
separate story on some polls show parents growing fears of dangers at school. Oh my God. This is
Well-
a horrible news day. A college freshman is found dead in suspected fraternity hazing.
Well, that
This
happened
is
a while
in
ago, didn't it?
Buffalo.
Is that a new one? That's a Buffalo one. It's been a while.
Okay, it was a 2 minutes ago they updated it.
I don't know what's new about it, but they've been they suspended Greek life there for a while after that happened. What do you see in sports? Anything there? Switch over.
In sports. Oops.
Yeah, guess who beat San Antonio last night?
Ah,
Told
the
you.
Nuggets win. All
So
right.
it's tied.
When's the next? They got a travel day.
Thursday night's the next game.
Sports.
Tomorrow night.
Was Sherry home yelling at the spread?
No, thankfully.
So you were sitting there cheering on the Nuggets.
We didn't actually get that game. It was on NBA TV last
Sorry.
night.
No problem.
NBC LA 2028 to combine. Okay, this more deals with the LA Olympics in 2028. NBC is making a deal. NHL best Lightning ousted in record speed by Columbus.
All right.
Islanders finish off Penguins 3-1 for stunning playoff sweep.
Yeah. Blazers up 2-0 against the Thunder. That's kind of surprising.
Here's a
too.
Nuggets headline.
That's what he's talking about. The Nuggets
Oh,
beat
sorry.
the Spurs. So our Spurs fans out there are not happy.
They blew it, man. They had a 19-point lead in the third quarter and couldn't hold the Nuggets off.
Oh, I bet Pop went crazy.
Yeah, he got technical.
Another one?
Yeah.
Man, he's been fouled on pretty.
4 London games won in Mexico City on NFL schedule.
NFL schedule's out. Is that new? That might be worth looking out. Have you heard about that? Is it new NFL schedule? Or?
I don't know if it's finalized yet. I mean, they've already released who's playing who, obviously.
Yeah, but
It's not on the date yet.
Okay.
That
All
would
right.
be new if
If that's out, because when I look at the Cowboys and the Texans schedule, all that.
LeBron James to be executive producer of boxing series.
Okay. Anything show up in the state digest of note? Not too much in the sports world, nationally. There'll be a lot locally going on. And at a packed paper, local paper content today, that's for sure.
Got your 54 cents worth for sure.
That's for sure. What a deal. Texas should be down there. You don't have it?
No, I
Listed?
don't.
Oh, you don't have it as one of your.
I'm not following it.
Oh,
Sorry.
All right, you'll have to add that. There you go. See if that pops it up. I don't know if it will. Well, anyway, we'll look at the state AP and the Texas Tribune digest to see if.
Oh, wait a
there's
minute, Texas State Wire, here it is.
Okay, you found it. There's often not a lot from AP, I have to say. But let me look at the Texas Tribune too while we're talking. Well, remember our trivia question for today is what is a poobah? So you have time to answer that question. Any other guesses, Tom, before we?
Not that I can see at least.
Yeah. You don't have any other poobah guess yourself?
There's not a lot.
No, I don't see there a lot from state either, from the Texas Tribune. But what is a poobah? We'll answer the question. A powerful and influential person, often someone holding office. The term comes from an 1885 Gilbert and Sullivan opera called The Mikado, which featured a character named Pooh Bah. So it's not necessarily a lodge person, just a powerful and influential person. So I could be advocate Pooh Bah. It would be accurate on my business card. At
I
least
can
today.
see you getting your new cards, putting that
Yeah.
on there.
I wanted also. I think other good titles would be like Warlord. I like that. I think that's a good title.
Benevolent dictator.
Benevolent Dictator. What else? Czar is good.
Referee.
Newspaper Czar.
This says Ben Affleck, Susan Sarandon, and other stars are donating to 2020 Democratic candidates.
By the way, the provost finalists, they're working on that at UHV.
Mm-hmm.
One of them ones is from Texas A&M Kingsville, and Paula studies a NBA, I think she's, or maybe maybe NCAA, but a referee,
Oh,
a referee like at a high level, which would be cool. Be a cool sports feature if he gets hired.
Not Eddie Hightower,
No,
who hated KU.
according to KU fans.
Yeah, he hated him.
Well, if you have any news tips or want to talk to Tony about Poobah or anything else, give us a call here at the newsroom, 574-1222. Peace out.